The day I told my sister I saw her husband at a stranger's funeral, he vanished. Part 2. My hand was inches from the door when Sarah opened it, her eyes wide with panic. Mike was having an affair. The man I saw at the funeral was his lover, the one he had supposedly gone to see at work. He had 2 lives, and we were in neither of them. Sarah screamed and collapsed to the floor. I knelt beside her, my heart pounding. The living room felt like a tomb. The clock ticked loudly. Sarah looked up, her mascara streaked, her voice shaking. "Where is he?" she begged. I didn't know what to say. As the hours ticked by and he didn't return, the reality sank in. The house on Maple Street felt empty and cold. The man I had seen at the funeral, his face now a liar's. The room spun as I realized the weight of my words. Sarah's world was crumbling, and I was the one holding the wrecking ball. I reached out to comfort her, but she pushed me away, her voice rising in anger. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" she screamed. I flinched, the guilt washing over me. I had seen the signs, the late nights, the secretive phone calls, but I had chosen to ignore them. I had chosen to protect Mike. And now that doubt had turned into a chasm of betrayal. Sarah's sobs filled the room. I looked around at the photographs of Mike and Sarah smiling, their happy moments captured in time. It all felt like a lie now. The man in the pictures was a stranger, and the man I had seen at the funeral held the key to Mike's disappearance. I stood up, my resolve hardening. I had to find him, had to find Mike. I had to unravel this web of lies and find the truth, no matter how painful it was. Sarah looked up at me, her eyes filled with a mix of anger and fear. "What are we going to do?" she asked. I took a deep breath. "We're going to find him," I said, my voice steady and determined. "And we're going to make him pay." The nightmare had just begun. Sarah and I had to face the truth together, even if it tore us apart. The house felt like a prison. Every knock on the door, every ringing phone a potential harbinger of doom. And then the letters started arriving. Anonymous, threatening, they sent chills down our spines. Someone knew our secret, someone was watching us. Sarah and I huddled together, our fears a tangible entity in the room. We were no longer just sisters, we were survivors. And as we sat there, we made a pact. We would find Mike no matter what it took. We would expose the truth, no matter how dark it was. And we would do it together, hand in hand, heart to heart. But the truth was darker than we could ever imagine. And the journey to uncover it would change us forever. Next time, the search for answers begins.